Greetings, humans. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and this is Couscous, and welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. Okay, so we've got the second single from Dissocia's debut album, To Lift the Veil, and we're back with Danny, Gabe, Sam, and Sarah. Right, so either Sam stands for Samantha, or one of Danny and Gabe is gay. It's not necessarily double dating, you know. Well, I know, but the last song was kind of orgasmic. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, Danny and Gabe are the band, and I call them Danny and Gabe even though those aren't their names because I'm trying to make them more marketable. And Sam and Sarah are actually Samsara, which is a concept, I think it's a Sanskrit word, and it refers to like cyclical change, and I think it's got to do with the endless cycle of life and death, or something like that. The Windmill full of corpses. Yeah, see, we are the interruption of the samsara, because you no longer go into the cycle of rebirth. You just end up at the windmill and then you stay there. Yes. Are you ready? No. I am so hyped. It purples at me. What the fuck, bro? It does! Cyclically, too! Ooh. Oh. Tension. Oh, nice. Oh. What the hell, bro? Wow! This is so sick.
The chances for
Okay, this sounds Imperial March. Wow! I thought it was done. Oh boy. Okay, way to take me on a trip. So, where the hell have I been? So my head's not spinning, it was just the image. Yes. I get why they're called Dissocia. Yeah, I really do. That again was made to dissociate. You stare into that for 6 minutes or however long this was, and then you're like, solid ground. Yeah, it's kind of like when you get off a roller coaster. Yeah, exactly. It's like getting off a roller coaster, but one of those that are like in a building and everything's pitch black and you can't see what happens next. Yeah, and also it's more also kind of like an interdimensional roller coaster at the same time. Okay, so it's more chaotic than the first one. It's more messy. Yeah, it's more confusing. Fuck song structures. Yeah, who cares about structure, right? It had some recurring elements, which is what I was actually voluntarily looking for, because given the cyclic nature of the concept, because it's Sam and Sarah, and Sam and Sarah apparently means cyclic things. Yes, from Sam to Sarah and back. I was actually looking for that stuff, and I could catch a few recurring patterns, but not a lot of them. I feel like that cyclic motion type thing is reflected more through the fact that you have a lot of repetitive patterns that, you know, they stick to an idea for a long time, and it's also like looping tappy melodies and looping programming sounds and all that stuff. And you have a lot of subtle changes, and a few not so subtle changes. Yes. Like the blast beat. Yes. No one was ready for that. That was not. I love blast beats. That was really not subtle. Take that. Take that. Yes. Danny is a beast, man. Yeah, he's doing everything aside from the drums. And honestly, his voice in this one sounds like, I don't know if I want to say Joe Duplantier on shrooms or Joe Duplantier at a yoga retreat, or shrooms on Joe Duplantier. That kind of made you dissociate, didn't it? Multiple layers of dissociation, one from the music and one from that thing over there. So, right, there was this part, maybe around the middle, I don't know for sure, where you just had the constant tapping melody, and that went for a while, and the riff pattern and drum kept changing around it, and I think also the tapping kind of changed like register or stuff, but the pattern was the same. So it had this weird feeling of everything's changing and nothing's stable, but at the same time it's droning and repetitive and maddening.
Yeah,
it was so weird. I didn't catch the actual details you're talking about, but it sounds like that could have been in there. I didn't catch any of the details either. I just realized they were a lot of them and they were changing all the time. Did I want to say anything else? Oh yeah, grooves. Groovy parts, headbangable parts.
Yes.
You kind of have to find them, and they're short-lived. And it's not like now it's messy and then now it's headbanging. It kind of fades in between them, right? I was thinking throughout the first part of the song, it's kind of like this aesthetic, like when you have a more traditional death metal song, that first it's running, and it's like a circle pit inducing sort of part, and then it drops into a romping groove, and then it's running again. It's like that, except the running is...
Utterances of the Crawling Dead from Nile.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, except the running is a bit offbeat and stumbling, and then the romping groove doesn't last long and keeps changing. It's like we're doing that alternation, but none of the two elements are exactly what they should be. They keep just throwing a shoulder out the wrong direction or something, like basically like doing a coordinated workout while drunk. It's intriguing. I'm curious what the whole album will be like, because it's so different from the first single, which was so much more intuitive and catchy on first listen, and it had like, well, not catchy, but it had that recurring lead guitar line, and yeah, just it was a lot less uncatchy. It was more intuitive. Not catchy is not the word. Intuitive is the word for that one. This is not intuitive. So no, this is dissociative. We'll have to see. Yes. Are we done here? No. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.